Hey, good afternoon, everyone. This is Captain Orlando Muniz with Nomad Fishing. Today is September 1st, 2023, and I'm bringing you the fishing report. But before getting started with the fishing report, I wanted to just mention what everyone already knows. There was a major hurricane that came along the Gulf side of Florida this week, Hurricane Dahlia, and luckily the damage was a little less than expected. And I think the result was a little better than anyone thought it would be. So we kind of skirted one there. For us here on the East Coast, it wasn't too bad. We had some winds. The really bad part was that we couldn't get out fishing. It was pretty nasty out. Not too many boats got out. The good news is I heard from somebody that was out yesterday looking around that the current had picked up, which right before the storm, the current had been pretty light. So the current's back up. Right before the storm, the yellowtail were biting pretty good on the reefs, so that's good. The mutton fishing has slowed down quite a bit on the wrecks and the reefs, the deeper reefs. It looks like those fish are moving off. Offshore, the mahi fishing was very erratic before the storm. I haven't heard anything since the storm, but typically after these storms, the fish do move around, and there's a lot more debris in the water. So you find a lot more floaters, which is any floating debris in the water. These floaters a lot of times hold packs of mahi, and they also hold wahoo sometimes down deep. So if you see a floater, pull up to it, see if there's any mahi. If you don't see any mahi, don't be discouraged. Work your baits down deeper. Either drop a jig, a butterfly jig, whatever you have, down 100, 200 feet, because a lot of times those wahoo will be lurking down there. If you don't have a jig, but you have a planer, throw a planer around, make some large circles up and down that debris. Just go around it, down current, up current, and work it a little bit, because a lot of times those wahoo will be in that area. We've picked up quite a few wahoo doing that. So just a little tip there. Going back to the reef fishing for the mangrove snapper, I haven't really been getting a lot of reports on that, and I haven't been doing it myself. So I can't really report, but there should still be some fish around. I don't see why not, in anywhere from 45 to 65 feet of water. The giant cubero snapper are still biting. One of the guys I know was out last week, right before the full moon, and they were able to get a couple. I'm not sure, I don't have the details, but I know they did get a couple, all on live lobster. My mate Arturo just is going to be coming back from Alaska here next week. So I was just talking to him on the phone today, and we're planning to maybe do a late season cubera trip. If we can get the lobsters and we can, all the stars align for us, we'll run down there and give it a shot, and hopefully we can bring you a video on that fishing. Well, guys, that's pretty much it for right now. If you haven't already seen the new video I posted this week, the tutorial on trailer lights. If you own a boat and you have a trailer, I put up that tutorial going over some of the changes I made to my boat trailer. So with that said, again, don't forget to leave your questions and comments. Until next time, my name is Captain Orlando Muniz with Nomad Fishing.